Skadosh. We are revisiting Tibalt's Trickery. We're going to have some fun today.
You're a liar.
Running this card. One, this card needs to be banned.
You're lying.
And not because it's going to take you to Mythic, number one. You're not going to be the best in the world playing this kind of deck using Tibalt's Trickery. But it needs to be banned because the game is becoming more and more so like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where, you just can drop something and it just triggers off a bunch of stuff and you win the game, like on the spot kind of. That's where Tibalt's Trickery is. So it's just not making it very fun, And again, if I had to talk about any consistency with Tibalt's Trickery, it's this deck right here. There might be other builds out there that are similar. Again, I wanted to have some fun, though, and let me break it down for you guys. So, yeah, I think this card needs to be banned, at least in Standard right now. It just takes away from some of the fun, because if it goes off, turn 2, which it will a lot of times, especially with the new London Mulligan rule introduced about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, you're able to assemble your combo pieces. And the combo pieces consist of nothing but Tibalt's Trickery and a 0-drop turn 2. You can go as far as turn 4, and you can counter your own Valki. Okay, with Tibalt's Trickery, you got 4 lands out, bada bing. Then you're going to go get yourself something like a Ugin, something like Chromatic Orrery, I think is just phenomenal, because once this card hits, you could basically play, you can play every single card in your deck once you get Chromatic Orrery out. The biggest drop we have is an 8-drop, and that's Ugin, just to completely shut out a game. But we're having some fun today. So I threw in 1 Vorinclex so we can double up on triggers, or double up on our counters, for our Planeswalkers, so they can ultimate immediately when they hit the battlefield if we have out a Vorinclex. I only threw 1 in there. I wanted this deck to be somewhat competitive, but I also wanted it to be very fun. So I messed with it for probably about 4 hours, and this is what I came up with. And some of you might be like, well, why do you have all these other cards in here? Well, you can find yourself in a pickle, and a lot of people, they will just quit if they're running a deck similar to this, Tibalt's Trickery, and they get countered turn 2, their combo doesn't go off, their big Ugin ends up dying turn 3, whatever the case may be, and they're sitting there doing nothing. Where this deck allows you to come back from such a loss and recoup. So we got 2 Tormod's Crypts, 2 Stonecoil Serpents. Late game, this thing's a beast. That's all I'm saying. 4 Valki, and I love the double-sided cards, because on one side, you got a 2-drop. On the other side, you got a 7-drop, which just oppresses the game. It's nasty. But I threw in some fun stuff here. Not even fun stuff, but things that make it a little more safe to play this deck. The deck does not entirely run around Tibalt's Trickery, making a big play, and that's it, winning the game. No, it goes a little more in depth than that. And that's why we're running 2 copies of Thrill of Possibility. So if we do get stuck, you can arguably go 3. I tried out 4. I tried out a bunch of stuff. This is the most consistent I found with the build. But 2 copies, we're able to ditch a card and then draw 2 new cards, hopefully maybe finding, another Tibalt's Trickery, so we can go off on the next turn. But also 1 copy of Valakut Awakening. It can act as a land, and it can also allow us to draw cards, +1 for whatever we discard from our hand, which I think is pretty helpful. And keep in mind, all of this synergizes well with the discard stuff with Kaya the Inexorable, because you're going to see in this video, we're going to get to the ultimate -7. And what that reads is you get an emblem with at the beginning of your upkeep. You may cast a legendary spell from your hand, from your graveyard, or from among cards exiled without paying its mana cost. This thing's busted. We can every single turn then on our upkeep, once we get the emblem, because right now emblems, you cannot get rid of them. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing that destroys an emblem. I don't know if we're ever going to create that, but there's nothing that gets rid of an emblem. So that being said, every single turn, we're going to be a little later in the game, we can bring back an Ugin. We can play an Ugin from our hand, whatever the case may be. We can play Chromatic Orrery, and then we just get silly, start dropping Genesis Ultimatum. We could play Koma. Anything that's legendary, we could bring right back. Voracious, Monstrous Raider to close out the game, unless they exile it or something. Even then, I don't think it matters. If it's exile, whatever, it doesn't matter. Cards you own in exile, yeah, it doesn't matter. But you have to own it. So if they exile and there's whatever. But this is a lot of fun. This card really closes out games. Koma, Cosmos, Serpent, just dirty. In the works, man. If you're able to get this thing, again, I didn't want to go 4 of, anything. other than a few key cards like the low one, the 2-drop and 7-drop Valki over here. Of course, Tibalt's Trickery, and then the 4-drop Chromatic Orrery. Because once you get Chromatic Orrery on the field, we just start playing, you know, whatever we want from our hand, you know. And it's even better if we get the ultimate from Kaya. We're playing whatever we want from anywhere, and that is how you lock up the entire game. There's nothing your opponent can do, as you'll see. So this is the entirety of the deck. It's a heck ton of fun. 4 copies Goldspan Dragon, I think, is pretty cool and important to run. But yeah, just mulligan. Know how to use your mulligans. The World Tree also assists a little bit once we get to 6-7 mana, 5 mana, and we need to cast something like Kaya. Maybe we don't have the mana for it, but I did fix the mana in the deck, so it will be able to play for the most part without any worries along the road. I tried out a whole bunch of stuff, as you'll hear in the video. This is the deck, guys. I hope you enjoy. Let's get to some gameplay. Wow. Also, big shout out, man. I got a chair. I got a new chair. It's actually like an office chair. This thing was not cheap, by the way. It came at a desk that I'm still putting together from Office Max. It was pretty nuts. Oh my God, overall, I don't know. I got a sale on it. It was originally like for everything like $600, but I got a sale using like this. It was already on sale, and then also like 25% off on additional to that. So overall, the chair itself was like $225, but it would have been like $350. And then the desk as well, which I'm still putting together. Huge shout out to Boopinator. Boopinator, appreciate you, homie. He gave me boxes to sell so I can get this stuff. Last chair broke. Big shout out, buddy. I'll give you more. Enjoy. Interesting. We're up against the famous Just. Your name sounds creepy. Just saying. It's not a Koma. Snake is huge, man. Control. I feel like more times than not I get this to work. Oh, that is gorgeous. That's what you want to drop, baby. Now, we could have played Valki right there, but we chose not to because we get more value if we just wait. That's a cool card. That's a pretty cool card, dude. What we got? Yeah, we'll keep you on top, and then we'll just ultimate him. What's up with you, man? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, it's too stupid. Got him. Hello. More value. Maybe we should steal something out of his hand. Nah. World Tree's here as well. What else gods do we got in the deck? I didn't even think about that. We got Valki. I think that's really it. Valki's our only god? Yeah. Yeah, Joey. So, I mean, the World Tree sacking that wouldn't really help, but making it lands of any color, that's our big payoff. Yeah, Tibalt's Trickery made this game so much like Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, at this point, there's just nothing. There's just really nothing our opponent can do. There, you can die. Do we have enough for you? No, almost. We will. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is the most sickest board. All we're missing is like Vorinclex, Kaya. I'd have to say, my friend, that is a good game. Oh my god. Oh my god. the lane. I mean, that's just overwhelming splendor. Yeah. Alright, good game. Back-to-back Jack. Alright, let's just hope we don't whiff on this. I was debating what I should drop there. I don't know if I wanted plains or mountain, but plains just in case. Snow covered and direct. Oh, nice. That'd be funny if he didn't take it though. Yeah. I'd be like, dirt, 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 dirt. We'll get you. Welcome back. Don't have another duress. Oh man, if he has another card that goes looking at my hand, I'll be salt. Oh my. Oh, this guy's a rascal, huh? This guy's a rascal. I think we go with you here. And we're gonna edge our way up here into trying to find another Tibalt's Trickery. I think we can do it. Right, guys? I think we can do it. I don't see why not. We can find another one. Do we rock and roll with you? Yeah. Okay. Let's just do it now. Oh, wait. No. Go back. We do not want to do this right now. Go back. Go back. Can we uncast that? No. We're too stupid. Okay, dang it. Because now we can just make us discard the card that we get. All right, that was silly. Yeah, that was stupid. We should have waited. There's Tibalt. Is he going to get discarded again? Probably. Yeah, I don't care to have you right now. All right, yeah. Definitely wait to do that. This is an instant. You can do it on your opponent's turn, because now if he has a duress, he just takes our other Tibalt's Trickery and calls it a day. So that's fun little misplay there. You better not have a third duress. I mean, we got a third Tibalt's Trickery. Oh my god! Get out of here! You did it again. Why didn't we just do it the other way? Oh, that one stings. That one stings. But the good news is we have stuff that can kill you. All right, so huge misplay. I love that. I love that misplay. I do it for the misplay. Submit 0 because we have the creatures out. Next, end turn. Kaya's getting a lot of value though. That's pretty cool. He has like no lands, I just noticed, so yeah, we might as well do something here. Yeah, let's just get a creature. This does absolutely nothing. It's not gonna work. Can't even target it. Does nothing, but we have a creature out, so there you go. And we can -7 already. Play our legendary artifact for free. Our opponent got no lands. We're feeling fantastic about that. What a rascal. I wonder how many lands this dude's running. Maybe like 20. Nah, it does happen that way. The shuffler can stink. Alright, we're just gonna do this. I'll see ya. It works for me, pal. I think anything I drop here is just gonna kill. So we're just gonna like hang out. We really are like way ahead of him though. Okay. Emblem Sleep. So guess what's dropping down, friends? That's right, the big bad orrery. And that emblem just kind of seals the deal. Time to wrap it up, friends. Bump, bump, bump. Oh, not you. Bump, bump. Yeah. There you go. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's, we should have done that too. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll play you again. Oof. Hello, friend. Should we get rid of that? Stop giving him stuff. Stop letting things help him. There we go. Let's actually. Advantage us, I think. Ooh, kills Bleakster. What a guy. Yeah. Sup? What do we want to play here? Simulacrum. Yeah. We'll play you. That's cool. Yeah, I know he wants lands, so we're just gonna play all the lands that he wants. This is mean. Wink. There you go. Tibalt's Trickery. Don't even need you at this point. Don't even need you. Extinction event. You know, I really don't like that. But we're going to counter that, alright? It's Blood Sheriff. That's not bad. Okay, he's going to take out one of our dudes. One's better than none. Welcome back, Ugin. It just never goes away. Ugin, you just never go away. Once you get the ultimate for Kaya, it's just done. We will keep. We will keep. We will keep. We will keep. Yeah, let's run you out. Don't need another Valki. Okay, don't need to worry. Maybe we get some value out of this. Maybe. Okay. And getting a free look at his hands, we know what's all up in here. Almost thought about running this as well. So, but we did not. Okay, nothing hit there. I think it's best we go with you. Another land. Now I'm kind of regretting. A tiny bit of regret. So his next turn. Okay, that does stuff. We're not going to counter that for sure. He gets back the big old Elder Golgoroth. Alright, puts that in place. Yikes, we have no play. Really was hoping for a discard there. Draw discard. So an untapped land would be pretty good right now. Or, yeah, that'll work. Now, if it stays on the field, we just drop Orrery, and we're really cooking. Otherwise, gotta wait like another, well, could top deck a land. Binding. Do we counter that right now? I mean, no, we do not. No, we do not. Alright, he takes out Dragon. Oh boy. Valakut would be one away with Valakut. Inexorable. I'm not sure how much this would... Exiling that really doesn't do much. So I think we just wait. And then our next turn, we should be able to get the land we need to play Orrery. And we can drop Inexorable in the same turn. And see what else we get off Valakut. Could also go Valakut, Trickery. We could play Valakut and then counter and go Trickery. Okay. He does that, sure. Brings them back. He's going to take that out. At which point I can play this. Auto pay. Counter. Alright. Oogster. Then we minus the 5, yeah. When we get to our turn. So that worked out that we held back and waited. Okay, you... I'll make it green. Doesn't really matter a whole lot. Run out you as well. Just plus, submit. Need that one land. Come on, baby. Give me that one land. Give me that one land, Daddy-O. Give me that one land, Daddy-O. Nothing's going to do too much right now. But if this gets to -7, we're looking fantastic. One, two, three, four, five, 6. I should be able to kill that though. So with you, we just plus up. We are going to... Oof. It's tough. I think right here we exile. Could play you and plus up right now, or we can just play it safe and go with Serpent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But you, yeah, we have protection, Stonecoil. Okay, that works. Good. Cabbage. Yeah, we'll run with this. See what happens. Ditch the Oogs. 2 Trickeries, not bad. Whoa. What the frick? Oops. Yeah, that was pretty painful to watch there. I guess we'll play a white land. Always have a backup plan. This guy's over here talking smack. Alright, just give me one thing to pop. I would love to just beat this guy for smack talking. Giving his amazing advice. What the frickin' heck, man. All Trickery afoot. What a weird shuffle. They give me all my Tibalt's Trickery on the top. All my dragons on the top. This dude's taking a counter right now. Nice, the counter went through. The counter worked as a counter. Beautiful. Okay, I didn't see any of my 0 drops. That's a plus. Or any 2 drops right there. That's another plus. So we could get a big fix right here. That'll work. That will work, my friends. Not exactly what we wanted, but we'll take it. I'm sure he's going to bounce it. We'll get through. Kill one. Okay. Peaks. Most likely going to mill us before we can get to whatever card's here, so. Maybe we could just race him and beat him here. Just by swinging in. Probably not, though. I mean, we have a 6-6. Alright. Down to 18. A nice, like, draw discard would be pretty cool. I would imagine he's just sitting on counters. Oh, we're getting closer to doing something. Does he have removal? He may have drawn it. Well, there she blows. We could counter. All right. That does help him. That's our last Valakut. Okay, we still have all these 0 drops. Yikes, I have to let that one go. Still got 0 drops. 0 and X. We have none in here. So that's a plus. Oh, that's pretty massive, though. I cannot use my last trickery on that. Hopefully we get an Ugin here and just board wipe this sucker. Well, not top deck, but... Oh, we're like a turn behind. Wow. Still no 0 over X. So they're all at the very bottom of the deck. No, another one, no 0x. So do we top deck one right now? And do we have any Ugins even in here? Uh-oh, he just did some more stuff. Do we have any Ugin here at all? There goes one Ugin. There goes another Ugin. Ah, brutal, man.
The job is wrong. I changed the terms.
It's not enough, though. That's going to be game. That's 8. That's 8 damage. I mean, we can drop Koma.
I could get used to working with others.
But I mean, if he destroys this, or I mean, if he does anything to this, it's we'll see it. Or if he drops another Thought Thief, that's game. Or if he can bounce Raider, whatever the case may be. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do at this point. I think all Ugins are gone. 1, 2. Oh, that's one on the deck. I mean, yeah, he's probably gonna double. No, I just want a full force on me, dude. Forget everything else. Yeah, and then if he counters whatever we do here, I mean, that could be game. All right, we can Ugin here. But we have 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I really wish I could have Ugin and then Orrery or something too. Yeah, this is a pretty big play here. We get Ugin. What do I need? What's the highest I need? 2? Is that really it? 2? I suppose he can counter that, right? Oh, he does that. I guess we can counter that. Holy, get out of that. I'll land. Oh, not enough, my friends, not enough. All right, so minus 2. I mean, I think we're just going to lose here because this target player mills 4 cards. I think he has the creature side of it still. If he makes us mill at all, it's just game. Bet he has a counter up there too. Ouch. 3 cards. All right, what to grab? If we grab, we're at 1. Okay, if we go, I guess we can play Orrery. Koma. We have to deal with that. He'll just sack it. Exile. Koma. You. Yeah, let's get into it. He's gonna get us on the mill here. Brutal. Yeah, it's game. There it is. Ah, lucky ducky. Ah. Good game. Looks strong. Keeper. Just give me Orrery. Every time, just give me an Orrery. That may come in handy. Ooh, that may come in handy. Ah. passing. We do have Thrill already, so that helps. All right. Yes, yeah, let's just do it. Why would you not? Come on, Orrery. Oh. Oh, that's something. Legit. Now, this is where we most likely thrill. Ditch you. Okay, Goldspan's it's alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. Opponent's definitely on the clock right now. I guess I will play Valki. Do we want to play Valki right now? You may have a board wipe. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just take you out of the hand. Yeah. Nice trawler. Tormod's Crypt. Opponent, did you top deck like a boss? There you go. Too little too late. That's a great card though. I was running that before. But you gotta sit for it to do anything. And yeah, we just come raining down here. Alright. Got him. I felt like running this was doing too much. And if we just stick to like discarding our cards that we don't need to draw more cards, I figured that was like the best value for this build. Ooh. Mullet? I hate having two Oogs in my hand, but we'll go with it. All tap lands, by the way. Minus you, minus you. Yeah, I'm going to want that land. If we get to 4, we can just counter Valki here. I think that's what we're just going to go for that. Okay. Could also we could also play you right now and ditch you and you and you. We could ditch a lot of, well, we ditch 2. Oh, I should have waited. I always do that. I make the mistake. Alright, we'll just ditch these 2 for right now. Hopefully get lucky. Okay. Goldspan's not bad. Alright, we need a home run here. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, dirty girl. We can start using Triome for recycling purposes. Okay. Some nasty card draw would be great. Take out Dragon. No, just another Bone Crush. Oh man, we hit Ultimatum. It's really cool. Let's do the Scry first. An Ultimatum into an Ultimatum. Doesn't help us, so we'll get rid of that. Oh god, that was bad. We got all the lands out of our deck. That's cool. You literally don't do anything. We hit all lands, guys. Holy smokes, man. Alright. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 6/6. Stonecoil Serpent. Or do we hold off and just Triome? I could have won 7. Could have. Keep creating tokens, huh? We can at any time cycle this next turn, which we will. I guess that worked out for us, so we can still cycle Triome. Bloodsheriff Feast. Okay, whatever, we're gonna do this now. Valki, very nice. Do take a nice little hit here. Wow, another big boy. Oof. I think we take one out. Use Serpent. Exile. Goodbye, Bone Crush. Alright, jack it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe we don't go 8. Maybe we go... Yeah. I almost doubled down and then also played like his giant too. And then almost did that. No attack, because if we lose something, we can die. Takes out Tibby. Alright, bye, babe. Yeah, I'll be right up. Okay. Woman's leaving for work, so... Well, we cannot really attack right now. We could ping him and drop this. And get a card draw. Happy Valentine's Day. And then, I mean, we can draw a card right now. It's only going to give us 1. But 1's better than none, eh? Alright, we have to hold the fort. Vorinclex is pretty nasty. So Vorinclex, I need Planeswalker, really. First. That's why we hold Giant up. Alright, you're both dead. Ooh. I don't like how it auto-tapped. If he has anything with haste, we die. So we're just gonna swing. It was like, but we could count it. Okay, we'll see what this does. Tibalt's Trickery, did you win us the match? Oh no, he gets another one of those. Ah! Oh man, we need... He just scooped? What? I don't know why he did that. I mean, he could have kept going. Huh. Ah, did you like my deck? Yeah. Well, if you guys enjoyed, you know, always leave a like and whatnot, and you know, share the video, whatever. Don't even gotta share it, but just like the video and comment something below, something nice. I would say Happy Valentine's Day, but really, is it that happy? Who knows? But Tibalt thinks it's happy. You know, it's funny because in a relationship, even if you're in a relationship, it's like the grass is almost always green on the other side. There are some happy relationships out there, but not always. And when you're alone, you just want to be with someone, you know, and when you're with someone, sometimes you don't want to be with anyone. Yeah. It's a crazy world we live in, but if you do have someone close to you that does love you and appreciate you, by all means, return that love and appreciation back to them. All right, guys, I'm Joey Moss, Bad Boy Gaming. Skadoosh.
But can you do this? Oh, crap!
Oh, shit.